So let's see some basics of the heart. Then we can continue with the breathing and exchange of gases. There are four chambers in the heart. What are they?
Right atria, left atria,
Right atria, left atria, right ventricle, and left ventricle. Okay. Then right atria collect deoxygenated blood from.
body parts.
Yeah, very good. Right atria collect deoxygenated blood from body parts with the help of,
Superior vena cava.
yeah, superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. Superior vena cava, inferior vena cava. This is superior vena cava. They are precaval veins. Even we can say them as precaval veins. So, ఈ రెండు precaval veins are superior vena cava. So, complete statement ఏంటి? The two precaval veins and one postcaval vein are superior vena cava and inferior vena cava is going to collect the blood from body parts with the help of, that means right atria. If we say the topic in right atria angle, right atria is collecting blood from, right atria is collecting blood from, so I am writing here, yes, right atria collects blood from
Body parts.
body parts with the help of,
Superior vena cava and
yeah, with the help of superior vena cava and inferior vena cava, superior and inferior vena cava. What kind of blood it collect? If you say in angle of breathing and exchange, we can say it collect the deoxygenated blood from there. Okay, so this is over. Next, the second one, left atria. So left atria is collecting blood from,
lungs.
left atria collecting blood from
Lungs.
lungs. Very good. Left atria is collecting blood from lungs. Like this, it is collecting blood from lungs with the help of,
Pulmonary vein.
yeah, with the help of pulmonary vein. So that means here we are learning this topic in the angle of chambers. In the angle of chambers, we are learning. So let's write this also. What we have to write here? The left atria collects blood from, left atria collect blood from lungs with the help of, with the help of pulmonary vein, with the help of pulmonary vein. Left atria collect blood from lungs with the help of pulmonary vein. Okay, then next, the fourth, the third chamber, what we say, right ventricle. Yeah, let's go for right ventricle. Right ventricle. The right ventricle pumps. We need to say pumps.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so direction of the blood from the heart here. So right ventricle pumps the blood to, blood
With the
to.
help of pulmonary
Wait, you may get confused over with this particular color. So let's use another color. Then like this. Okay, so this is the direction. Pumps the blood. Pumps the blood to?
to the lungs with the help
Yeah.
of pulmonary aorta.
Very good. Right ventricle pumps the blood to the lungs with the help of pulmonary aorta. With the help of pulmonary aorta. Okay. So next, here the same we'll write first. Then after we'll go to the fourth chamber. Right ventricle pumps. Just notice this. Right ventricle pumps the blood to the lungs. To the lungs with the help of pulmonary aorta. So, okay, with the help of pulmonary aorta. Then aorta, nothing but bigger artery. We usually say that bigger artery is called aorta. We call generally. Next. Yeah. So what is that? Left ventricle. So the left ventricle pumps the blood to the pumps again. Yeah.
Parts with the help of left systemic aorta.
Yeah, very good. Left ventricle pumps the blood to the body parts. Here also the direction. So with the help of left
Left
systemic aorta.
systemic aorta.
Yeah, need to say left systemic aorta. Okay, so where it is pumping means we need to say it is pumping to the
Left
body parts.
body parts.
Hmm. Okay, so body parts, pumping to the body parts. So these four chambers, four definitions, you people need to learn. Four chambers, four definitions. That means here the function of each and every chamber. So left ventricle pumps, pumps, again pumps. Why I'm writing here specifically that the previous information in your previous classes, that means in SSC or else somewhere you learn over. So you may have some confusion about the heart. That's a collection and pump that in the new angle you have to learn. Left ventricle pumps the blood to the,
To the body parts.
yeah, to the body parts with the help of,
Left systemic aorta.
yeah, with the help of left systemic aorta. With the help of left systemic aorta. So that this is the page you have to remember for breathing and exchange of gases. Okay. So let's start the sequence of breathing and exchange. So that means here these basic help us to understand the topic comfortably. So that what we do in inspiration, during inspiration, oxygen will enter into the body, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So who require oxygen exactly? Means I am asking what we do with oxygen. Oxygen ఏం చేసుకుంటామండి?
For getting energy.
How do we get energy with the oxygen? Yeah, combined with hemoglobin, ఇవన్నీ మనం చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి చూస్తున్నవి.
Glucose breakdown.
Yeah, very good, very good. నేను ఆల్రెడీ చెప్పాను. Yeah, that's what I am waiting for. నేను ఆల్రెడీ చెప్పాను. ఇంకా పాత వాసన పోలేదన్నమాట, ఓల్డ్ స్మెల్. సో ఐ విల్ షో యూ వన్స్ అగైన్. గ్లూకోజ్ ఇది ఎక్కడ దొరికింది మీకు? ఇది ఎక్కడ దొరికింది? అయ్యో, ఇది ఎక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చింది అని అడుగుతున్నాను. గ్లూకోజ్, ఫ్రక్టోజ్, గ్యాలక్టోజ్ ఇవన్నీ ఎక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చాయండి? ఆఫ్టర్ ఈటింగ్ కార్బోహైడ్రేట్, digestion, after the digestion we got simple organic molecules glucose. తర్వాత లాస్ట్ వీక్ మనం ఎఫర్ట్ చేసాం దేనికి? టు సప్లై దిస్ గ్లూకోజ్ టు ద సెల్స్, tissues of the body. So means here where this particular thing is happening in the cells of the human being or in the cells of any organism, glucose is going to break down. So the breakdown of glucose results the formation of carbon dioxide that will come, and water will come, and energy. Okay, so now your answer should be corrected first. What is the use of oxygen? Oxygen use ఏంటండి? Simply I am showing here what is the use of oxygen. Breakdown of
glucose.
Yeah, breakdown of glucose. One more breakdown. If you break carbohydrate, glucose is formed. If you break glucose, that energy is coming. So that means here, why oxygen? What we do with oxygen? So our answer should be to break glucose for energy. To break glucose for energy, what we require oxygen. Okay, this is the important thing you have to remember. And then oxygen transport. Let us see the oxygen transport. So that means before I am entering into the chapter, I am giving an idea here what we are going to do in this chapter. So we start with oxygen transport. So I need your help from where the oxygen is available. Atmosphere. Isn't it? Where the oxygen is available? Oxygen is available in the atmosphere. So we should start the story from atmosphere. From atmosphere. So where it will come? From the atmosphere, it will come to the lungs, isn't it? From atmosphere to lungs. So is it over when we supply this to the lungs? Is the purpose is solved? No. Through blood. So from the lungs, through blood, it should reach to the cells or tissues, isn't it or not? So actually, who require oxygen? An individual cell is required oxygen. What that cell will do with that oxygen, that we said now. After
Energy.
after digestion, we got glucose. To break the glucose, we need energy. To break the glucose, what is required over oxygen? మనకి ఏం కావాలండి? ఆక్సిజన్ కావాలి. We need oxygen. So that first of all, let us see here how does the oxygen is transported from lungs, from atmosphere to lungs, and through the blood from the lungs to the cells. How does it is getting transported over? That we have to see first of all. Then after we'll go for the topic. Okay. Now from atmosphere, I am starting writing here. From the atmosphere, we should start from here. External nostrils. From the atmosphere, it will come into the external nostrils. Okay. Then external nostrils opens into nasal chamber.
Nasal chamber.
Yeah, external nostrils opens into nasal chamber. Actually, nasal chamber comprises of 3 portions. What are the 3 portions of the nasal chamber? That vestibular part, the first one. What do you say? Vestibular portion. And then respiratory part, vestibular part. Below that, we can see respiratory part. And below that, we can see olfactory part, vestibular part, respiratory part, and then olfactory part. Okay. Vestibular part, respiratory part, and olfactory part. Then olfactory portion opens into the internal nostrils. Olfactory portion opens into internal nostrils. And what we say? Vestibular, respiratory, olfactory. What do you call it as collectively? Nasal chamber. Okay, we need to continue here. Internal nostrils opens into. So for that, let me show you a small diagram to understand all these issues properly. That the same diagram we drawn in digestion absorption also, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So what is this?
Nostril.
Yeah, what is this?
Mouth and
Hmm.
inside buccal chamber.
Yeah, buccal chamber and nasal chamber are separated by
Palate.
very good. Palate. Anterior part of the palate is called
Anterior, sir.
Hmm.
Hard palate, sir.
Yeah, anterior part of the palate is called hard palate. Let me write here. Let me write. Anterior part of the palate is called hard palate. I am writing itself on above the palate. Okay. Then posterior part of the palate is called?
Soft palate.
Yeah, posterior part of the palate is said to be soft palate. Here it is. Okay, so this is soft palate. Okay, so we already wrote this in the earlier diagram. That's why that what is this? Hanging. This hanging.
Uvula.
Yeah, hanging of soft palate we call uvula. But in the story, what we want exactly, we should start from here. What is this? These are external nostrils. Okay, now external nostrils opens into nasal chamber, isn't it? Nasal chamber. Nasal chamber consists of three portions. What is this? Vestibular portion, then respiratory portion, then olfactory portion. Vestibular, respiratory, olfactory. Sir, how do we recognize in our body vestibular, respiratory? So simple. Immediately after the nostrils opening, very near to the opening, you'll find some hair, isn't it? That place we can say vestibular portion. Then after respiratory portion, and then olfactory portion, next we'll find internal nostrils. So these are internal nostrils. Next we see internal nostrils. Okay. So I think everything I shown here to you. Buccal chamber, nasal chamber. There we'll go that in the next diagram. Next diagram. Okay. So next diagram, which explains about the continuation of the opening. Continuation of the opening. For that, let me show you once again that external nostrils and the separation of external nostrils with someone's audio is coming as an echo. That nasal chamber separated with buccal chamber with the help of that palate, you can say the help of palate. And now, as I said to you now, these are external nostrils and this is vestibular portion, respiratory part, olfactory part, and then internal nostrils. Now the question rises here. Now let me draw that palate even, palate, soft palate, and they're hanging uvula. Okay, now what is this? What type of pharynx it is? We know that, we know. Yeah, what is this? Nasopharynx. Nasopharynx. Okay. Nasopharynx opens into
Trachea.
Yeah, this is trachea. Okay, this is trachea. And at the base of trachea, we'll find an opening. What do you call that opening? Glottis. In front of the glottis, what is seen over? What is seen over? Laryngopharynx. Yeah, nasopharynx, then laryngopharynx. In front of this, we'll find laryngopharynx. Okay. So let me write itself here, laryngopharynx. And I think we have a lid also here. Did you remember the lid? Opening of the glottis is guarded by, yeah, that is epiglottis, which is preventing the passage of the food materials into the trachea, isn't it? Then, okay, so that came to the internal nostrils, to the nasopharynx, then to the laryngopharynx, and what is this? Larynx. Larynx, you can call vocal cords, no matter. Then trachea divides into primary bronchi. We'll write up to here. Trachea, that we'll write up to here. So what we wrote over till the time, we said external nostrils. External nostrils opens into the vestibular portion, respiratory portion, olfactory portion. Collectively, we called it as nasal chamber, then internal nostrils. That I think we wrote up to internal nostrils, isn't it? Then we need to continue. Internal nostrils opens into, for continuation, I'm writing here, internal nostrils. That internal nostrils opens into, now you can say, internal nostrils opens into?
Nasopharynx.
Yeah, nasopharynx.
Laryngopharynx.
Next, laryngopharynx. Yes.
Glottis and larynx.
Laryngopharynx. Next.
Glottis.
Glottis. Glottis opens into? Yes, very good. Claritis opens into larynx. Larynx opens into
primary
trachea. Trachea opens into primary bronchi. Trachea opens into primary bronchi. So let us start from there. This is trachea. Trachea branched into primary bronchi. Then the primary bronchi branched into secondary bronchi. Secondary bronchi branched into tertiary bronchi. And they get branched into primary bronchiole, secondary bronchiole, tertiary bronchiole, terminal bronchiole, respiratory bronchiole, and finally alveolar duct. Okay, I know confusion gets started. So let me write here. First of all, this is trachea. Trachea opens into primary bronchi. Primary bronchi. These are bigger one. Primary bronchi opens into secondary bronchi. We can say it as secondary bronchi. Secondary bronchi opens into tertiary bronchi. Tertiary bronchi. So till the here bronchi. What next? Tertiary bronchi opens into primary bronchioles. Opens into primary bronchioles. Primary bronchioles opens into secondary bronchioles. Secondary bronchioles. Okay. Secondary bronchioles opens into tertiary bronchioles. Tertiary bronchioles. Okay. Then tertiary bronchioles opens into terminal bronchioles. So just you people need to remember bronchi 3. Primary, secondary, tertiary, bronchi. Then bronchiole, primary, secondary, tertiary, terminal. What next? Respiratory. Yeah, respiratory bronchioles. We can say respiratory bronchiole. Finally, the last duct is going to be alveolar duct. Last one, the smallest one, writing in bigger letters, that is alveolar duct. Okay, alveolar duct. We reach to the alveolar duct. Okay, can I say it is over? No. So that where we get stopped over, there only we have to start. Alveolar duct. This alveolar duct opens into lung alveoli. What is the smallest unit of lungs? We can say here alveoli. We call it as alveoli. And what is this? This is alveolar duct. Okay, so lung alveoli. So that you just imagine here, it is pumping the air. Who is pumping the air? Alveolar duct is pumping the air. Air to the alveoli. So air came, oxygen came. Then what? Then that should be collected by whom? That should be collected by some blood capillaries. Wait, let me reduce the time size. Yeah, this is the blood capillaries which are present here. The red one I am showing blood capillaries. Some blood capillaries. Okay. So in these blood capillaries, if I say that, okay, we will be confused over. Let me not to confuse. That directly I'm saying here. Who collect oxygen? Blood capillaries. Okay. Oxygen came to the blood capillaries. Now you can use your known knowledge here. How it will enter into the blood capillary means hemoglobin. It binds and enters into the hemoglobin. Yeah. Okay. So these blood capillaries become blood vessels, and that blood vessel enters into a chamber of the heart, which I need that answer from you. Who is that chamber? Yes. Who collect the oxygen blood from the lungs?
Right atria.
Hmm.
No, left atria with the help of
Hmm.
pulmonary vein.
నేను స్టార్ట్ చేసినప్పుడు విసుగొచ్చి ఉంటదిగా, ఆయన మళ్ళీ చెప్తున్నాడు ఏంటి హార్ట్ అని. అవునా, వచ్చిందా విసుగు? So which chamber of the heart? Who collect blood from the lungs? ఎవరండి? Left atria. And what is that name of the blood vessel? Yeah, pulmonary vein. Where it open? It opens into
Left atria.
left atria. From the left atria, blood enters into
Left ventricle.
left ventricle. Blood goes to
Body part with the help of left systemic aorta.
yeah, left systemic aorta reaches to the body parts. Okay, now let's continue. Let's continue from here. Alveolar duct opens into the alveoli of lungs. Alveolar duct opens into alveoli of lungs. From the alveoli of lungs, I can name this as pulmonary capillaries. That available blood capillaries in the lungs, we say pulmonary capillaries. Okay, these pulmonary capillaries opens into left atria. Sorry, directly we are writing left atria. Pulmonary capillaries opens into pulmonary vein. Where they open? They open into the pulmonary vein. Okay. Pulmonary vein opens into left atria. Left atria opens into left ventricle. Left ventricle opens into left systemic aorta. Okay. Left, some sound is coming. Left systemic aorta opens into the body parts. So finally, we reached here actually from body through the body part. Oxygen transport from atmosphere. So that we made heading in the starting. Oxygen transport from. So these we have to learn. You people need to learn oxygen transport from atmosphere to the body parts via lungs and blood vessels. And isn't it? Lung and blood vessels. Oxygen transport from atmosphere to the body parts via lungs and blood vessels. So that sequence we need to see now. That the full sequence we made it. The full sequence is made over. Now, let me write the full sequence once in one page. So where should we get start here? We need to start from external nostrils. We need to start the story from external nostrils. Okay, so external nostrils opens into nasal chamber. That means vestibular part, then respiratory part, olfactory part, vestibular, respiratory, and olfactory part. Okay, then these three with nothing but the nasal chamber we can see. Then internal nostrils, isn't it? Next, internal nostrils opens into nasopharynx, then laryngopharynx, then laryngopharynx opens into glottis. Laryngopharynx opens into glottis. Glottis opens into larynx. Glottis opens into larynx. Larynx opens into trachea. Trachea opens into primary bronchi. Primary bronchi. Then primary bronchi opens into
Secondary
secondary
bronchi.
bronchi. Then secondary bronchi, tertiary bronchi.
Tertiary bronchi.
Then
Primary bronchioles.
then next primary bronchioles. Primary bronchioles. Secondary bronchioles.
Bronchioles.
So let me write here. Primary bronchioles. Secondary bronchioles.
tertiary bronch,
Yeah, tertiary bronchioles.
terminal
Okay.
bronch,
Then terminal bronchioles. Terminal bronchioles.
Respiratory bronchioles.
Respiratory bronchioles. Okay, respiratory bronchioles. Next,
Alveolar duct.
alveolar duct. Alveolar duct reaches to alveoli.
Alveolar.
Okay, then alveoli reaches alveolar blood capillary.
Pulmonary capillaries. or
Yeah,
blood
that wait. Alveolar blood capillaries will make us to understand easily. If we say alveolar blood capillary, in bracket we'll put pulmonary blood capillary. Pulmonary capillaries, we see. Okay, so alveolar blood capillaries are nothing but pulmonary capillaries. Okay, so this is a total story of this particular transport where we get reached up to alveolar capillaries. Okay, from alveolar or pulmonary capillaries to
Pulmonary vein.
pulmonary capillaries to where we reach pulmonary
Pulmonary
vein. Pulmonary vein opens into
Left atrium.
left atria opens into
Left ventricle.
left ventricle. Okay, left ventricle opens into
Left systemic aorta.
left systemic aorta. Then left systemic
Body
aorta.
parts.
With that, we reach
body
towards
part,
body parts. With that, we reach towards the body parts,
Body
tissues, cells, we can say, or tissues, or general word we use body parts, but exact word means exact word reach to the cells where they required actually. Actually, they require that particular thing. So that cells or tissues or to the body parts, finally, oxygen is getting reached over. So this is the complete sequence of this oxygen from atmosphere. So we get started oxygen from atmosphere, and from atmosphere to the body parts. That is an interesting sequence here, interesting sequence that I think I know this. You are listening it for first time. That this kind of sequence you didn't means in this dimension you don't have this in this kind of dimension in the previous classes. So that means learning respiratory system in a special way. No doubt, this is a special way of learning. Okay, so that's it. Larynx, then trachea, then primary bronchi, then secondary bronchi. Wait a minute. It's better with mouse easily. Tertiary bronchi, primary bronchiole. So you should remember here, not much longer sequence it is. In that half already we know. Primary, secondary, tertiary bronchi. Primary, secondary, tertiary, terminal respiratory bronchioles. Then alveolar duct, alveoli, alveolar blood capillaries, and from there alveolar blood capillaries or pulmonary capillaries to pulmonary vein, then left atria, left ventricle, left systemic aorta,
aorta,
finally reach to the
body
cells
part,
or tissues or body parts. There we'll write here what it will do. That make our the complete sequence will be completed. What is going to happen with that oxygen there? What this cell will do by taking that particular oxygen? What the cell is? Yeah, very good. So taking this oxygen which is reached into the tissues, that helpful for the breakdown of the glucose which is taken in the digestion. Then along with that 6 CO2 आएगा, that means 12 water, then 38 ATP. Finally, oxygen along with the glucose helpful for formation of energy. So this is about oxygen transport. It's so simple to write carbon dioxide transport, isn't it? Because the same way we need to make it back. Means we got oxygen, and that by end product, metabolic waste product, or you can say excretory product. Excretory product. Yeah, you can say this as excretory product. Excretory product. Carbon dioxide. So this carbon dioxide, what we need to do this with carbon dioxide? We need to send this carbon dioxide into carbon dioxide. We need to send this carbon dioxide from where it is available, where it is formed. Available mean carbon dioxide from
body parts.
yeah, carbon dioxide from body parts to atmosphere via blood vessels and lungs and simply blood respiratory system, if you say. Okay, lungs will make it, lungs also, vessels, lungs. Detailed writing is very important for us to understand in future. Lungs, trachea and nasal chamber. Okay, so why we should write all of them? Just it's enough. Okay, wait. So let's frame the sequence. I think I can do with the help of you. So from where I should start? I should start from tissues. So we need to start it from tissues. Okay. Then from the tissues, systemic capillaries, who is collecting there. Related to the lungs, we used the word pulmonary capillary. Then now I am using here systemic capillary. From the systemic capillaries, where it will go? It will go to, which of the chamber of the heart collecting blood from body parts?
Right atria. Right atria.
With the help of?
Superior vena.
Yeah, superior and inferior vena cava. Opens into right atria. Right atria opens into right ventricle. Right atria opens into right ventricle. Right ventricle opens into pulmonary aorta. Pulmonary aorta opens into lungs. Came up to the lungs. Okay, so in the lungs, alveoli means here pulmonary capillaries. From the pulmonary capillaries, it reaches to the alveoli. Okay, so alveoli. From the alveoli, yes, now the task begins. Yes, very good. Reverse చెప్పాల్సింది. So alveolar ducts.
Respiratory bronchiole.
Terminal bronchiole, then respiratory bronchiole, alveolar duct అన్నాం కదా. Respiratory bronchiole, very good. Terminal bronchiole. Tertiary bronchiole. My God, this sound is itching actually. ఎవరిది? ఎందుకు వస్తుంది నీకు సౌండ్? maybe ni breathe maybe is coming as a sound. Might be or breathe as a sound. Okay. Tertiary bronchiole. Tertiary bronchiole. Tertiary bronchiole. Secondary bronchioles. Okay.
Primary bronchiole.
Primary bronchioles. Next. Tertiary bronchi. Secondary bronchi. Primary bronchi. Primary bronchi. Yeah, now trachea. Larynx. Larynx. Then glottis. Laryngopharynx. Nasopharynx.
Internal nostrils.
Yes, internal nostrils.
Olfactory part.
Internal nostrils.
Respiratory.
Yeah, let me write internal nostrils. Directly nasal chamber. We'll write. Already space is over. Nasal chamber.
External nostrils.
Yeah, external nostrils. Finally, to the atmosphere. Reached finally to atmosphere. That's it. This is, what is this exactly? It is carbon dioxide transport, isn't it? The transport of carbon dioxide. At carbon dioxide transport from tissues to what? Yeah, tissues to atmosphere. So that you have to understand. So this is the carbon dioxide transport from tissues to atmosphere. That's it. Finally, we came and we reached there. We reached to this particular portion. And let's make some arrow marks here. We'll make it make us to understand clearly. So wait. So let me say once again, tissues to the systemic capillaries, to the superior vena cava, to the right ventricle, pulmonary aorta, then came to the lungs, from the lungs to the pulmonary capillaries, alveoli, alveolar ducts, respiratory bronchiole, terminal bronchiole, tertiary bronchiole, and secondary primary bronchiole, tertiary primary secondary bronchi, then trachea, then larynx, glottis, then laryngopharynx, then nasopharynx, then internal nostrils, nasal chamber, external nostrils, finally reach towards atmosphere. That's it. So it will go on atmosphere onwards, that will go to the different other places. So that's it. This is the basic, not yet started. Chapter is not yet started. Just simply what we did here, we just said the pathway of heart. Okay. Then after utilization of oxygen, what we do with oxygen, what is the exact usage of oxygen. Okay, then after I just explained a brief information of nostrils to the nasal chamber to the pharynx. Okay, then the sequence is continued, trachea and along with the visuals. The written part is shown here. Then after we made the sequence of the notes here. Okay, oxygen transport sequence. Okay, so then till here any doubts?
No, sir.
క్లియర్. ఇది మీరు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాలండి. టోటల్ టాపిక్ దీని మీదే డిపెండ్ అయి ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి యూ పీపుల్ నీడ్ టు ప్రాక్టీస్ దిస్ పర్టికులర్. మీరు కూడా సొంతంగా వేసి ట్రై చేయాలి. వస్తుందా రావట్లేదా, దట్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు టేక్ కేర్ అండ్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు సీ సో ఇది ఫస్ట్ క్లాస్ అవుతుంది మనకి. ఇది ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసిన తర్వాతనే వీ నీడ్ టు గో విత్ అవర్ పర్టిక్యులర్ చాప్టర్లోకి వెళ్ళడానికి ఇది బేస్ అవుతుంది కాబట్టి దట్ బీ కేర్ఫుల్. ఓకేనా?